sharing good news with friends. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about a very happy topic, sharing good news with friends. When something good happens in our lives, it's natural to want to tell others about it. Sharing good news is a wonderful way to spread happiness and joy to the people around us. Let's start by thinking about what good news means. Good news can be big or small. It can be something that changes our whole life, or just something that makes us smile for a moment. For example, big news might be getting married, having a baby, or getting a new job. Small news could be finding a lost item, seeing a beautiful rainbow, or enjoying a delicious meal. Now, why is sharing good news so important? Well, there are many reasons. First, when we share good news, we get to feel happy all over again. It's like reliving the exciting moment. When we see our friends smile and get excited for us, it makes us feel even better. Second, sharing good news helps to build stronger friendships. When we tell our friends about the good things in our life, we're inviting them to be part of our happiness. This creates a stronger bond between us. It shows that we trust them and want them to be part of our life. Third, sharing good news can inspire others. When our friends hear about our successes or happy moments, it might encourage them to work towards their own goals. Our good news can give them hope and motivation in their own lives. Now, let's talk about different ways we can share good news with our friends. There are many methods, and we can choose the best one depending on the situation and the friend we're telling. One simple way is to call our friends on the phone. We can say something like, "Hey Sarah, guess what? I have some exciting news to share." This creates a sense of anticipation and excitement. Our friend will be curious to hear what we have to say. If we prefer to write, we can send a text message or an email. This is a quick and easy way to share news, especially if our friends are busy. We might write something like, "Hi Tom, I just got some great news. Can't wait to tell you all about it." This gives our friend a heads up that we have something special to share. For more personal and important news, we might want to share it face to face. We can invite our friends over to our house or meet them at a cafe. This way, we can see their reactions and celebrate together. We could say, "Hey Lisa, are you free this evening? I have some exciting news I'd like to share with you in person." Social media is another popular way to share good news. We can post about our happy news on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. This lets us share with many friends at once. For example, we might post a photo of a certificate and write, "I passed my driving test today. So happy and proud." But remember, some news is better shared personally with close friends first before announcing it to everyone. When we share good news, it's important to be sensitive to others. Sometimes, our friends might be going through a difficult time. We should be aware of this and share our news in a kind and considerate way. For example, if we know our friend just lost their job, we might want to be more low-key about our promotion. We could say, "I have some news about work. Is it okay if I share it with you?" It's also very important to be a good listener when our friends share their good news. We should show genuine happiness for them and ask interested questions. For example, if a friend tells us they're getting married, we could say, "That's wonderful news. I'm so happy for you. Tell me, how did the proposal happen?" This shows that we care and want to know more about their happy moment. Sometimes, we might feel shy about sharing our good news. We might worry that we're bragging or that others will think we're showing off. But it's okay to be proud of our achievements and to want to share our happiness. True friends will be happy for us and want to celebrate our success. If we feel unsure, we can start by saying something like, "I hope it's okay to share this, but something really good happened today and I wanted you to know." Sharing good news can also be a way to get advice or support. For example, if we get accepted to a university, we might share this news and ask for tips about student life. We could say, "I got accepted to City University. I'm so excited but also a bit nervous. Do you have any advice for a new student?" When we share good news, we should be ready for different reactions. Most friends will be happy for us, but some might feel a little jealous or sad, especially if they're having a hard time. This is normal human behavior. We should try to understand their feelings and be kind. If we notice a friend seems upset, we could say, "I know things have been tough for you lately. I hope my news hasn't made you feel bad. Your friendship means a lot to me." Timing is important when sharing good news. If our friend is in the middle of something important or seems stressed, It might be better to wait for a better moment. We can say something like, I have some exciting news to share. When would be a good time to talk about it? This shows that we respect their time and feelings. Sometimes, we might want to make sharing our good news extra special by surprising our friends. We could plan a creative way to tell them. For example, if we're expecting a baby, we might invite friends over for dinner and serve baby-themed food as a clue. Or if we got a promotion, we might send them a small gift with a note saying, let's celebrate my good news together. This makes the moment even more memorable. When we share good news, especially if it's something big, we should be prepared to answer lots of questions. Our friends will probably want to know all the details. It's fun to talk about our happy news and share all the exciting parts. For example, if we're moving to a new city, friends might ask about our new home, the job we'll be doing, or how we're feeling about the move. We should be open and share our thoughts and feelings. If our good news is about a big change in our life, like getting married or starting a new career, we should be ready to talk about our emotions too. Our friends will want to know how we're feeling about the change. We might say something like, I'm really excited about this new job, but I'm also a bit nervous about the challenges. It helps to talk about it with you. It's important to remember that sharing good news doesn't always have to be about big life events. Small, everyday joys are worth sharing too. Maybe we saw a beautiful sunset, found a great new restaurant, or finished reading a good book. Sharing these small, happy moments can brighten our friend's day and help us appreciate the little things in life. We could say, hey, I just wanted to share something nice that happened today. I saw the most beautiful rainbow on my way home. When we share our good news, it's a nice idea to keep a record of these happy moments and our friends' reactions. We can take photos, save messages, or write in a journal. These memories will make us smile in the future and remind us of the good times we've had. For example, we might keep a screenshot of a funny conversation where we shared our news, or a photo of us celebrating with friends. After sharing our good news, it's important to show gratitude for our friends' support and excitement. We can say something like, thank you so much for being happy for me. Your support really means a lot. This shows that we value our friendship and appreciate their positive reaction. Sometimes, our good news might actually be a bit sad for our friends. For example, if we're moving to a different city for a new job, in these cases, we should be gentle and understanding when we share the news. We might say, I have some news that's exciting for me, but I know it might be hard to hear. I got a job offer in another city. I'm looking forward to this opportunity, but I want you to know that our friendship is still very important to me. After we've shared our good news and talked about it, we should remember to shift the focus back to our friends. We can ask about their life and show interest in what's happening with them. We might say, that's my big news, but enough about me. How are things going with you? Any exciting updates in your life? This shows that we care about them and their experiences too. Sharing good news can sometimes lead to unexpected positive outcomes. Our friends might have ideas, suggestions, or connections that can help us even more. For example, if we share news about starting a new business, a friend might know someone who could be a potential client or partner. That's why it's always good to share our news. You never know what doors it might open. It's also fun to plan celebrations with friends after sharing good news. We can go out for a special meal, have a party, or do an activity together that relates to our good news. For instance, if we've just graduated, we might have a graduation party. Or if we've achieved a fitness goal, we might invite friends for a fun day out doing sports or outdoor activities. These celebrations create more happy memories and allow us to share our joy in a tangible way. When we're sharing good news, it's a good idea to match our tone and excitement level to the person we're talking to. Some friends might appreciate a lot of enthusiasm, while others might prefer a more calm approach. We can adjust our style based on what we know about our friend's personality. It's also worth thinking about the best method to share our news with each friend. Some people love surprises and would enjoy hearing big news in person. Others might prefer to get important news in a text or email first, so they have time to process it before responding. Knowing our friends well helps us choose the best way to share our news with each of them. Remember, sharing good news is not just about talking. It's about connecting with our friends, spreading positivity, and creating a supportive community around us. When we share our joy, we make the world a little brighter not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. Sometimes, we might have good news that we're not ready to share widely yet. For example, if we're in the early stages of pregnancy or considering a job offer. In these cases, it's okay to share with just a few close friends and ask them to keep it private for now. We might say, I have some exciting news, but it's still early days. Can I trust you to keep this between us for now? Sharing good news can also be a way to practice gratitude. When something good happens, sharing it helps us appreciate it more. We might say to a friend, I'm feeling really grateful today. I got a small raise at work, and it made me realize how much I appreciate my job. It's also important to be mindful of oversharing. While it's great to share our happiness, constantly talking about our successes might make others feel bad. We should aim for a balance, sharing our good news but also showing interest in others' lives. When we share good news, it's a chance to reflect on our journey. We can talk about the challenges we faced and how we overcame them. This can be inspiring for our friends. For example, if we've achieved a fitness goal, we might say, I finally ran my first 5K. It wasn't easy, and there were times I wanted to give up, but I'm so glad I persevered. Sharing good news can also be a way to give credit to those who helped us. We might mention the support of friends, family, or mentors who played a part in our success. This shows humility and appreciation. Sometimes, good news comes with new responsibilities or challenges. It's okay to share these feelings too. We might say, I'm excited about my promotion, but I'm also a bit nervous about the new responsibilities. It helps to talk about it with you. Lastly, remember that sharing good news is a two-way street. Just as we share our happy moments, we should be ready to celebrate our friends' successes too. Building a culture of sharing and celebrating each other's good news strengthens friendships and creates a positive environment for everyone. In conclusion, sharing good news with friends is a wonderful part of life. It helps us feel happier, strengthens our friendships, and spreads positivity in our community. Whether it's big news that changes our life or small joys that brighten our day, sharing with friends makes the good times even better. So, next time you have good news, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends and enjoy the happiness together. I hope you enjoyed this extended talk about sharing good news with friends. Remember, every piece of good news, big or small, is an opportunity to connect with others and spread happiness. Good luck with your English learning, and have fun sharing your good news with friends and loved ones.